Welcome to a terrific Tuesday on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. I am Tyler Glen, and welcome to the Beach House Beach Bunker. We're into the dog days of summer, the calm before that back-to-school storm. Oh, yeah, people on maximum holiday action, enjoying what good weather we've got, and enjoying some beautiful summer food. Yes, today on the show, sensational summer drive-ins. From the Dairy Island, Minnedosa to the Busy Bee down in Boise Bay, drive-ins from all four corners of southwestern Manitoba, indeed across Manitoba. What are some of the drive-ins that we have got to take in the summer of 2026 before it evaporates on us? So one thing about these things is that, you know what, they come and they go, and we miss them in the fall when it's back to school. I want my smash burger. More details on the Toronto flight attendant posing as a pilot that got hundreds of free flights. People are talking about this morning. This guy was not quiet about it. He was all over social media talking about how he was getting all these free flights, and he was living life large. I guess you can live life large when you're getting everything for free, thanks to fraud. America has hired 2,000 air traffic controllers. 2,000 air traffic controllers. The air traffic controller shortage is over down there, and they can thank Fortnite. You heard correctly. Yes, Fortnite is helping to alleviate the air traffic control issue in the United States, the shortage of staff, which is kind of remarkable, but at the same time, you know, this is how it goes in 2026. It is this is how you get these employees. You need to have somebody who's good on their feet, good with their hands. People play video games are those kinds of folks. So we've got the latest on that. Also, goodbye, Wendy's. There's a new number 2 for America's second largest burger chain behind McD's, and why savvy Costco shoppers are actually buying their meat at the Costco Business Center. I thought it was paper clips and paper, stuff like that. The Costco Business Center for meat? I guess so. Let's take a look outside. And we're starting out at 9 degrees. Single digits are back. As far as our forecast goes, not spectacular for the rest of the Midway Madness over at the Canadian Tire parking lot. Anybody take that in? How's it going over there? Is traffic okay? Is congestion okay? How are things over there? Things good as far as the rides are concerned. It looked like everybody was having fun yesterday. Looking for a high of 24 with a chance of showers today. Some rain possibly tomorrow, and sunshine potentially returning for Thursday. And then some rain showers for the weekend. But all in all, a little bit cool for this time of year. Actually, our normal is 25 degrees. So we are definitely well below that for this time of year. And hopefully we can climb above it to get up over that 25-degree hump. That would be kind of nice. All right, let's see who we've got to say good morning to in chat again as we start the show. We're on all platforms this morning. Good morning to our friends over on TikTok. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Also over on YouTube, on Facebook, Twitch, and X as well, although a little late on our Facebook feed this morning. Not sure if we've got some technical issues over on the Facebook or what's happening there exactly. But, yeah, we're all over. Yeah, it seems to be working okay. Well, there we go. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Good morning. Hello. 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 Oh, yes, things are kind of slow. Am I the only one feeling this? Is like, yeah, where's Jim? Oh, he's on holidays. Where's Sandy? She's on holidays. Where's Sarah? They're on holiday. Everybody's on holidays. Trying to get those holidays in before back to school, I guess. But anyway, I appreciate you being here, and I thank Coralie Cobb, who was our Elkhorn Resort winner. Congratulations, Coralie. Made her very happy yesterday. Coralie is from Douglas, and she liked and shared our Elkhorn Resort post, and will receive a very special gift, a spa and stay package at the Elkhorn this fall. So enjoy that, Coralie. Congratulations, and more winning happening now with Skydancer and Highly Suspect. So if you're on the Facebook page and you want to see an awesome rock show for free, all you have to do is like and share that post to get the word out about Highly Suspect that will be performing August the 22nd. That is next Saturday at Skydancer. So another way for you to win, Winnapalooza, we call it. Winnapalooza. Yeah, let's go. Road Reverend and Derek in this morning on Twitch, along with Doug and Tammy over on TikTok. Kev is here too, so is Rick. And Mo is back again. Tracy Rogers here on Twitch. Good morning, Tracy. Nice to see you. Richard's making sure our Facebook tubes are working this morning. Appreciate that, Richard. Thank you so much. Zoom Bernice is over there too, along with Nick Adams, wishing everybody a happy Tuesday. I'm going to wander on over to Canadian Tire parking lot, I think, for a corn dog. Do they have corn dogs over there? Can you tell me? Can you confirm that? And I like that. I don't have to pay to get on the grounds to get my corn dog. Corn dogs. KD4380 is here on Twitch this morning, along with Quentin. Good morning. Good to see you. MJ is here too. Hi, MJ. I know you're enjoying your Tuesday. We've got Gasperin and DJ over on TikTok. Tosh is over here on Twitch. Canadian Tire was putting up signs, customer parking only, says Tosh. And when I went by last night after supper, Tim Hortons parking lot was absolutely full. Thanks for that update, Tosh. And we had said that it's going to be a bit of a gong show on 18th Street South for the next couple of days. Tomorrow is the last day. It's only a 3-day event. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, as far as I know. And so, it's going to be tight for parking, tight for some traffic congestion, but smiles and corn dogs and lots of kids screaming on the rides. And the weather yesterday was okay. It was all right. Hi, Dee. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Rowan. Janine is over on Facebook. Good morning, Janine. Jody is here, too, on Facebook. There's the Facebook crew. There. Our face. Team Facebook. Team Zucker. Team Zuck. Jody Caslick is here. Hi, Jody. Hope you're having a great day today. Nice to see you. Renee Dedeli is over on Facebook, and Angela Damaris is here too. Dylan Charpentier. Did I get that right, Dylan? Dylan Charpentier is on TikTok. We've also got Zaina, Toppy, and Mike over on TikTok. We've got Renee and Angela on Facebook. Bring on the coffee, says Angela. Oh, it's one of those Tuesdays, is it? I need the Joe. Get me the caffeine in the veins. Caffeine in the veins. I'm barely awake. Ronald Kaslick is over on X, making sure our X platform is operating A-OK. Thank you, Ron, for doing that. Kayla's on TikTok along with Jack and Gary, and Quentin says that it does feel like a week that's just kind of cruising by slowly. Okay, well, that's good. I'm not alone. It just feels like there's nothing going on and people aren't doing anything and everyone's kind of chilling. And it's not a bad thing. I mean, we've had a really stupid, crazy spring and start to summer with floods and storms and floods and crisis and this and that and the other thing, and getting back to your regularly scheduled summer. If we could just get some nicer temperatures, I think this would be what they call the dog days of summer. Everybody just kind of chilling, enjoying those days where we're thinking about We're thinking about how many days until back to school, and we've got some time yet. We've got quite a bit of time, which is why we're going to talk about these drive-ins today. So I want you to put your noodle cap on, your thinking cap, and maybe you've been to one of these summer drive-ins. I love them. They're my new love. These summer drive-ins. I hit the Busy Bee in Boissevain last weekend, and it was fantastic. They're all so good. The only bad thing about the summer drive-ins is that almost every single one of them close for the winter months, thus the summer drive-in. But I wish that you could get them when there's like a blizzard on. They should do like a flash deal where it's like one weekend only because there was a blizzard. We're going to open the summer drive-in so you can get a milkshake and a burger, and we'll close the blinds and we'll turn up the heat and turn up the music and pretend it's summer. Wouldn't that be great? There's a marketing idea, drive-ins of Manitoba. You can use that free of charge. Have like a summer drive-in pop-up for when the weather turns junky. And it will turn junky. It won't be long before we get snow. Megan is over on Facebook this morning. Oh, Trev Webb. How did I get here? Where are you? Where are you? Are you okay? Do you need help? Should we mark you as safe? Kim Mulchick is here on Facebook this morning. Perry is over on TikTok along with Marianne. Kim Mulchick is here. Good morning, Burr. It's chilly this fine morning, but let's enjoy our day anyway. Yeah, those single digits are back. We never really liked those, do we? Thought we got rid of them for a little while, but no, 9 degrees is not the ideal way to start the day, but hey, 24, let's see if we can get there. Nick says, I tend to get skeptical about having the words win and lose incorporated in the same word. Win, lose, lose, win, KD 4380. It goes until Thursday, the Midway Madness. Oh my God, so we got 4 days of it. So if you have business to do in South Brandon, I guess there is a vaccination workshop going on today at the Shoppers Mall just to add to the fun so you can get your measles shot and then get a shot of lemonade, I guess, afterwards across the street, or, you know, get a corn dog and then get yourself a whatever vaccination you need to get. Needles and ice cream. Well, yay! Needles and ice cream. Nick says Busy Bee is open year-round now, isn't it? Can someone confirm? I'd be surprised by that. Every time I drive by in the winter, there's a huge friggin' snowbank, unless somebody doesn't shovel the snow there in the winter. MJ says Summer Shack is open year-round. Well, where is that? See, this is why I'm asking. Everybody's got these little places that they go to in their respective towns, but you know what? Folks in other towns don't know about them. It's time for a road trip. Dairy Isle, Minnedosa. Oh, that's good. Oh, I had their smash burger out there. They do it. I was a little skeptical. They do it upright. Get it island style. Oh, yeah. Trev says the winter drive-in is called Netflix. Ryan says Summer Shack next to the Love Shack, I think. Hey, Ryan. Rust. Tin roof. Rusted. Oh, Love Shack. Baby love. That's where. Love Shack. That's where it's at. Imagine a drive-in called the Love Shack. It's in Carberry, says MJ. The Summer Shack. And it's open year-round, and it's called the Summer Shack? That's cool. I'm sold. I will seek it out. I've never been to the Summer Shack in Carberry, but do they have fries there? Because I've heard that in Carberry, French fries are hard to come by. I don't know who started that rumor. Why is it hard to get a good French fry in Carberry? Is that just like mad irony? Is somebody just trying to mess with me? What is happening there exactly? That is like getting a bad pork chop in Brandon. Like, that's all we have is pigs. We got the big maple leaf plant. How do you get a bad pork chop in Brandon? You got good pork chops. Anyhow, we've got hot and frosty in Ninette. No place to eat inside there, though. Salty's between Gimli and Winnipeg Beach has amazing pizza. There is a hot dog place That is, what is Skinner's? Skinner's, that's it. Skinner's has been in some movies. That's a good place. That's a great place. I love when they got that 50s vibe too. Like Daria has a bit of a 50s vibe on the inside, and so does Busy Bee. They've got that, MJ says, yes, the best fries. Well, I should hope so. I was kidding. Carberry is like the potato capital of the world. And it goes without saying that they're going to have great fries there. Nancy's here on TikTok along with Perry and Joe. Good morning, guys. And so, we're going to see what kind of summer drive-ins we can discuss today. Also, an update on the kid that was that forced that Porter airline plane around in BC. International headlines. If you were on the internet at all yesterday, you saw that story was being widely shared everywhere. Canadian media did a follow-up story and said that this is not what you think. Literally. And I thought, I better update this. The child was scared and would not come out from under one of the airplane seats. And that's why they couldn't take off. The child was scared and therefore hiding under one of the seats. Parents tried to get the child from underneath the seat. Child would not come, but they somehow got the child from underneath the seat to get them off the airplane. But I guess the child was scared. Fellow passengers said, you can't blame the child. They're going to be in a metal tube with 150 strangers at 30,000 feet. Of course they're going to be scared. What? Then don't put the kid on the airplane. Yet what is happening right now? That's not an update. That's the same story. Kid wouldn't listen. Get your buns in that seat right now, mister. Get your buns in that seat. What is happening? Matthew, what is going on over on TikTok? Good morning. And Amy is over on TikTok too. Trev says, if you ever are in Winnipeg, Dairy Whip is the place to go. Chili fries are amazing. Apparently there is a place called BDO. No, that's the accountants. BDA, PDA, VD, ASAP. What is it called? I can't remember. OMG, LOL. The hell is it called again? BDO. No, that's the accountants, you dummy. What is it? Oh, BDI. BDI. Jeez, OMG, LOL. Oh, my God. BDI stands for Big Damn Ice Cream. Apparently. I think. I don't know. I can't confirm that. I really can't. Big Damn Ice Cream. Hey, once again, congratulations, Coralie Cobb of Douglas. Coralie has got a hotel and spa package this fall at the beautiful Elkhorn Resort at Clarkson Nordic Spa. Congratulations. And Coralie did a like and share on the Fire and Vine event happening this weekend at the Elkhorn. Apparently, there are a couple of seats still available. This is fine dining at the Elkhorn, unlike any other experience ever conducted in Riding Mountain National Park, because there is going to be some nature walking. There is going to be a 5-course fine dining meal paired, thanks to a sommelier on site, with the best wines suitable for these dishes that, again, Manitoba dishes in a Manitoba surrounding. You're going to want to bring some good footwear. There's some mild walking, mild exercise involved. Dining outdoors, exceptional ingredients, exceptional dining experience. It's called Fire and Vine, an outdoor culinary experience. It's this Friday and Saturday. You're going to have to call the Elkhorn to see which seating it has got seats still available. 848-2802. Again, that's 848-2802. Fire and Vine this weekend at the Elkhorn. Now, coming up tomorrow at Headley's Health Hut, it's Win Back Wednesday. Now, this is where they basically refund a lot of the purchase cash that is made through the store on the second Wednesday of the month, up to $500 in receipts. So you're going to want to check that out at Headley's Health Hut, 1314 Richmond Avenue. They are Western Manitoba's #1 source for vitamins, supplements, health remedies, gluten-free foods, sugar-free foods. They've got a huge selection of beverages as well, including your favorite mocktails. If there's something you like in the bar, and maybe you are not like Brad Pitt, who fell off the wagon, but maybe you're doing the opposite of what Brad Pitt's doing, and you're saying to yourself, I don't want as much alcohol as I used to. You're going to want to see the Mai Tais, the pina coladas, the rum and cokes, basically, and there's no booze in them. They've got a great selection, great products, great service, expert advice. Headley's Health Hut, Win Back Wednesday is tomorrow at 1314 Richmond Avenue. And, of course, if you need an oil change, there is only one place to get the best oil change in Western Manitoba, and that is Murray Certified Service Express at 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. You pull up to those doors off that newly smooth Richmond Avenue there, and those doors open. You've got customer service personnel ready, willing, and able to take that vehicle, put it over the oil pit for you. No fear, no scare. You guys, a lot of places you drive it yourself, you think, we got to go in the pit. No, they take care of it all. They'll show your filters really quick. You'll be in and out in a flash. That's at Murray Certified Service Express, 1500 Richmond Avenue in Brandon. Ryan says BDI. Yes, you are correct. Thank you for that. It's BDI. VJs, says Zumba Bernice. Quentin says his parents, they probably would have known this. How about not taking your kid on an airplane? The kid that wouldn't sit down. I know. I don't understand. And there's so many things I don't understand. And that, of course, that's the story. That's the whole story, right? But I don't understand why the Canadian media felt the need to update the story with passenger reaction who said we should all be patient with parents with kids who are scared and went under an airplane. They not only had to go back to the gate, they actually had to spend the night there because they'd missed the midnight deadline. They couldn't leave. And so everyone got delayed. Somebody missed a connection because a kid got scared under a seat. Don't take your kids on an airplane unless you're absolutely sure that they can fly. It's crazy. Or are we just so old? Like, I'd be furious. Al says, good morning, sending 12-year-old kids to camp by themselves on an airplane? Who's doing that? I guess you can. Ryan says the bridge drive-in is also good. Al says the Dairy Isle in Menidosa. Yes, Al, Dairy Isle has come up a few times. You know what? We're going to continue this list on my Facebook page. We'll revisit it throughout the show. And then when the show is done, on my website at tylerglenshow.com, what I'll do is I'll put together a list of some of the more popular mentioned summer drive-ins so that you can see the list. And this way, you can jump in your car just for shits and giggles and something fun to do and get out of town and get out of your neck of the woods and go find a cool drive-in to get a big fat soft ice cream cone and maybe a smash burger and some fresh fries and Carberry. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nick says there's also Sun Zero ice cream in Winnipeg. I have never heard of that place. Sun Zero. Interesting. All right. Oh, Sub-Zero. Oops. Oh, somebody was getting a little fat in the fingers. Okay, yesterday's good thing. We'll continue, like I said, to talk about some. Oh my God. Candace says Europa at Gimli. Europa at Gimli, if you want to get a big plate of poutine. I don't know. It's not big enough. There's not enough gravy on here. Holy cow, I'm drowned. What in the hell? Look at the gravy. Holy man, my arteries. Oh, my arteries. Woo! There's some poutine, boys and girls. Thank you, Candace. Damn. Holy man. Oh, it was cute. So when we were at the Peace Garden on the weekend, there were these people from Minnesota that they had poutine on special they had a big festival on at the Peace Garden, their summer festival. And so these people from Minnesota were at the cafeteria, and they had the poutine special, and they had no idea what it was. It was adorable. They're like, so I think I might order the poutine. That's French fries, right? And then the lady's like, yes, and it's got cheese on it, cheese curds and gravy on it. Oh, that's the Canadian thing, hey? And she's like, yes, it is. It comes from Quebec. And I just thought, wow. I mean, I can't say I might have it once a year, maybe once every couple. But I thought everybody knows what poutine is. And that is a damn big plate. Holy cow, that's a lot of gravy. Good gravy. So you may want to check that out. Europa in Gimli. Their portion sizes are a little teeny weeny, it looks like. Holy cow. Oh, here we go. Oh, thanks, Daryl. Oh, this is BDI. BDI. Now, that's summertime, eh? And red and white is the color for a lot of these drive-ins. Oh, yeah. We're doing yesterday's good thing, by the way. Did you have something fun happen yesterday? We got a few minutes to get a few good things in. Maybe you went and got a soft ice cream cone or a smash burger yesterday. I'm sorry, we're up against the beach break here, but if you've got a good thing to share, we're running a little behind today. I'm not quite sure why. I think it's just... It's so slow. It's a little slow. If you have something cool that happened to you yesterday, fire away. GT, yesterday's good thing. As we start off with some positivity, the Arabian Horse Show is in town. It's been here for a while, but they've got their big community event coming up on Friday. Let you know about that. This is where they have there's a ton of stuff going on. We will talk about it as it gets closer. But basically, they open up the Keystone Center and kind of have like a community festival on Friday to thank the community for hosting them the last number of days. They've got guided barn tours, and if you love horses, you're going to want to check that out, seriously. And again, I'll have more on that as it gets closer on Friday, okay? And so Tosh hit the road yesterday to get Mom from Rossburn. Met my stepdad at the rest stop. That sounds like a country song. I met my stepdad at the rest stop in Nadosa. He was a good guy in the cowboy hat and jeans. I met my stepdad at the rest stop in Nadosa. And I think I can't wait to see him again. Oh, and okay, well, Tosh, where did you get this? Who brought you this? Who got you crumble? Where'd you get crumble from? Okay, Crumble, who brought you? Somebody was stateside. Or is there a crumble in Winnipeg now? Is there a crumble in Winnipeg? Who got the crumble? Who paid $500 a cookie? Yeah, crumble's awesome, but it's definitely not budget cookies, that's for sure. Oh, crumble's awesome. Speaking of budget and the city, the girls in Edmonton, okay. They got a lot of stuff in Alberta. They basically, it's the Yankeeville of the North over there. They got all the good stuff in Edmonton, don't they? Costco Business Center for meats. Apparently, the word is out, and if you haven't heard about this yet, I guess this is the thing. Costco Business Center for meats? I guess a lot of people are on to this. We'll explain what the logic is, why this is happening. But first, we're going to go to the beach. We're going to go to Cancun today for our beach cam, our beach break. Hopefully it's sunny. Oh, it is. All right, quick beach break. We'll be back with more in just a second. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. Happy Tuesday.
Good morning, sunseekers. The sun is shining bright. You got this. Don't make today your night life's a little crazy. But that's the magic we find. We're chasing down the moments and leaving worries behind. morning sunset, 'cause the sun is shining bright. You got this, don't make today your night. Life's a little crazy, but that's the magic we find. We're chasing down the moments and leaving worries behind.
Oh, yeah. Woo. Pool party. Some people in the pool. I like this one. It's got the bar. Is the bar open? When does the swim up bar open? It's Tuesday. Is it the weekend yet? Is it Friday? Good morning, Cancun. There's a live shot of Cancun on a terrific Tuesday morning on the show about food, fun places, and the mayhem of life. In 1 hour, we will once again do our new feature for Season 8. It's called Speaker's Corner. If you've got to go do some other stuff, you're going to want to circle back in about an hour or so. We open the floodgates, and it's anything goes. You know what upsets me? You know what's gotten under my skin? You know what is really awesome that has happened lately? Or Tyler, you missed the story on blank. In 1 hour, we do that. We do that just after 8:30. And we call it Speaker's Corner. And it's been going relatively well. We've had a lot of people asking questions about different stuff and stuff that we don't touch on the show. We try to do as much interesting and relevant information as we can. But, yeah, we'll do that in about an hour or so. Right now, we have recovered a degree. We're at 10 as the sun is shining, and we're in for a pretty nice day on the Midway if you're going to be taking in Midway Madness over at the Canadian Tire parking lot. We're at 24 degrees for the high today. Again, our normal is 25, so a little below that for this time of year. Could see some rain tomorrow. And definitely cooler for the weekend, and could be some rain for the weekend. So if you've got a fair or a festival going on this weekend, or a garage sale, or maybe some outdoor stuff planned, just know that at this point, it looks like we may have a bit of rain to contend with on the weekend. Yeah. That is some pretty scary stuff. Hey, Health Sciences Center had a ransom attack yesterday. Whoa. When they start attacking hospitals, that is not a good thing. Now, health officials say no patients were affected by this, but people were having some difficulty getting in and out of the hospital. Apparently, it affected the HVAC system, which is connected to the internet. Holy crikeys. Make sure the antivirus is up to date. I've been reading that Russia's getting ready. Russia's getting ready to rock. They're getting ready. They're getting bored fighting Ukraine. They want to. The Wall Street Journal on the weekend had a report that said that Russia's ready to rock, as in like expand stuff. And step one is cyber incidents. Now, I'm not saying that that's related to the Health Sciences Center, but guys, make sure your computers are all locked down as best you can. Okay. Because that is some pretty wild stuff going on in there. Probably more details come out later today. Okay, so what do we got so far for sensational summer drive-ins? Let's do that. Oh, Zumba Bernice and Mr. Bernice are at a summer drive-in spot that, except it's backwards. It's Citrizosopus. Forgot to do the whole kind of reverse the camera. Turn the camera around the other way. Because they sell doof turg. Let's see, but I see you guys. I think what you're trying to say is that you like to go to Sporties in the summertime. Sporties in the... MJ says, looks like Sporties. Yes, indeed. Summer drive-in spots. Best summer, sensational summer drive-ins. Derek says Pope's Drive-In in Hamiota, the best in Manitoba. Everyone thinks theirs is the best. The one in Glenboro, burgers and the ranch fries are delicious, and they have gluten-free options in Glenboro. It's called the Giant Camel. I don't know if I've even been to Glenboro ever. Do try to include the name of the place if you can. You don't have to tag them like Inakit is, but a free plug there. Mendoza and Hamiota, says Daniel. Okay. I guess anywhere there. Yeah, it would be good to, like Gail says, Lickety Splits in Gladstone. Oh, okay. Ice Cream Island in Verdun, says Joanne, or Dandy's at Oak Lake. And I love when you include a picture in the comment, too, because I can put that on. Shannon says, this is where Shannon likes to go, L&J's Drive-In in Treeherne on number 2 Highway. Quentin says Gage's workplace. I don't know. Where does he work? You got, and if there's a picture, that's even better. I don't know. I can't remember. Lickety Splits in Gladstone. Jocelyn says CJ Snack Shack in Rivers. Somebody that works there. They go into a full-blown commercial advertisement. Somebody that works there. They've started Sunday gospel music. So if you want some Jesus with your cheeses, then CJ Snack Shack is for you. A little God with your Gouda, that's the place to go. Brielle says Joe Dandy's. Tracy is another one for Daryl Mendoza. Quentin says Sporties. Oh, that's where Bernice was. Okay. Joan says the Dairy Isle. Chris says Cedar in Maine and Oakbank, one of the best. We've done that lots. Sharon says Connie's in Russell, and we've got Chrissy, another one for CJ's Snack Shack at Rivers. I've been to CJ's. It's pretty good. I would say it's pretty good. It's a neat little spot there. It's a beautiful location, right? Not too far from the water, which is nice. So continue to add to the list. And again, if you do have a picture of you, the restaurant or the food, feel free to throw that in on the Facebook comments too, so we can circle back and talk about this. So it's brought to my attention. We were talking earlier this week about how chicken has kind of taken over from burgers. Burgers are still a great thing, and especially at those summer drive-ins. But somebody brought it to my attention that there are only 2 Fuddruckers restaurants left in Canada, and they're both in Saskatchewan. Did you know that? I used to love Fuddruckers. Has anybody ever eaten at Fuddruckers? Now, there's still a slew of locations stateside, but in Canada, there's only 2. I guess there's one in Regina and one in Saskatoon. But Fuddruckers is an awesome place. Huge burgers, and before there was even, I believe, a Subway, they were allowing you to load up your burger with like a Fresh-Tastics food bar. Like basically they give you your hamburger, at least that's how it used to be, and then you load it up. And basically it's a damn salad bar. You could put 500 tomatoes on it and, half a head of lettuce. My daughter would put like 2 jars of pickles on her burger. But it's sad that we've only got 2 left. Wow. So make a note. If you're in Regina or in Saskatoon, you may want to check out Fuddruckers because there are only 2 locations left in Canada. And they're in Regina and Saskatchewan. It's kind of like or Regina and Saskatoon. It's like the KFC buffet. KFC buffet in Weyburn, I believe it is the only one in Canada. I loved it. Oh, and Tracy says, fun fact, Saskatoon is the only one in North America that still has the original Fuddrucker mustard. I don't know if that is I don't know what's special about Fuddruckers mustard, actually. Oh, and somebody says, Sarah says the one in Saskatoon is better. Okay, so there you go. Still with burgers. Wendy's has been dethroned. A lot of burger news this week. We were telling you earlier that Chick-fil-A is no longer America's #1 fast food chain. Summer of 2026, dethroned by Jersey Mike's. McDonald's way down the list. And now McDonald's is still America's #1 burger chain as far as numbers go. But Wendy's is no longer #2. They were #2 behind McDonald's. #1 is now Burger King. Talk about a phenomenal year. I know Nick's a fan, but Burger King has surpassed McDonald's in sales, and now Burger King is the new #2. They're like knocking on the door of the Golden Arches. We have one in our town, and I have to tell you, I've never really had a bad experience at Burger King. I haven't been there in a long time, but I had no idea they were so popular. But I guess, when it comes to everybody else hurting in the burger business, they're hurting the least. And Burger King has had a phenomenal summer, and they are now #2 in the U.S. For burger chains, second only to McDonald's. And like I said, they're knocking on the door. So, way to go, Burger King. We have some new details on the Toronto flight attendant that pretended to be a pilot and flew around the world, hundreds and hundreds of free flights, which is confusing to me because my sister, who is like in the accounting department for Air Canada, gets, she gets discount flights. I guess they're not free. I guess pilots fly free. But don't flight attendants get to fly free too? Why do you gotta lie like this? Why do you? Anyway, this guy, Dallas, he was not exactly quiet about this. And now he is being charged with fraud. He's from Toronto, and it's another episode of Catch Me If You Can, and they caught him all right. They got him.
Makes you wanna go.
Here he is. Living his best life.
Cornick boasted on social media of a high life, a jet-setting lifestyle that brought the former Toronto flight attendant to locations around the world. But U.S. authorities say Pekornik was cheating, posing as a commercial pilot to get over 200 free flights from airlines based in Honolulu, Chicago, and Fort Worth, Texas.
Jet plane headed up to the sky.
Court documents filed in Hawaii say the scheme came down to earth when he presented the fake pilot ID to an airline employee in Panama, who took a picture of the forged badge. The defendant's former employer reviewed the same picture of the badge and confirmed the badge to be fake. Pekornik was arrested and spent 30 days in jail there until he was extradited to the U.S. It's not clear what airline Pekornik worked for, though a Toronto-based airline that code shares with airlines in those cities is Porter. In a statement to CTV News, Porter said, "We're unable to verify any details related to this story."
Oh, poor Porter. Jeez. First, it's the kid that won't sit down and shut up. And now they've got this guy that's pretending to be one of their pilots. Maybe. They can't confirm it. Oh, my gosh. Not a good week for Porter. Why? Guy. Wow. Kevin Ruddick over on Facebook. Good morning. Good to see you.
It's not the only pilot credential forged out of Toronto recently. Pilot Jeffrey Wall was charged by Peel Regional Police with faking a pilot's license for 20 years. That case unearthed after ID checking moved from paper to online.
Well, I was very surprised, actually, because the security of the airports is so strict at the moment.
CTV aviation expert Phil Dirty said security around pilot badges and airport restricted access cards could be looked at. Pilots getting these seats also have to be in uniform, something Dirty says shouldn't be relied on because realistic-looking ones are easily purchased online.
One of the things is that being an ex-employee of an airline, they knew what was going to be, what the protocols were, and how to get through the securities.
As for Pekornik, he pleaded guilty on Thursday to wire fraud and has agreed to pay the airlines back. John Woodward's.
Oh, that's it? You got to do restitution? There's no jail time? There's no punishment for fraud? That seems pretty lax. Look at him. He's douching out. Douche LaRouche right here. I am Douche LaRouche. Look at me. Living my best life. Don't you wish you were me? Traveling around the world as a fraudster? Wow. There should be more punishment for that than just like gotta pay them back. There should be some kind of fine for fraud. We have to do better with the ID. You know, being able to draw a stick man on a baseball card and show that as your ID badge is unacceptable. We have to get better at that. Really? You know who's air traffic controlling the airplanes now? Video gamers. Uh-oh, I'm glad Molly's not on the show today. She's a gamer. She'd be all over me, but there's nothing wrong with video gamers. But the U.S. government basically went on the internet, went on like platforms like this, Twitch, and hired 2,000 Fortnite players to be air traffic controllers. So if you had doubts about air travel, if you had concerns about flying, if your anxiety was a little heightened due to, random plane doors opening, kids that won't sit down, pilots that are pretending to be pilots, now we've got gamers that are working the air traffic control. Details on that in a second. Hey, you know what? Today's a good day to pick up a big tray of cinnamon buns at Kuiper's Family Bakery. Oh, my God. There is no store that smells better on the planet than Kuiper's Family Bakery. When you hear the ding-ding and that door opens, it's like you start to have your mouth water because you know the Monster cookies are waiting there. Big sleeves of Monster cookies, those beautiful tarts with the flaky pastries. They've got cream puffs. They've got lemon bars. They've got the cream horns. They've got sweet treats in multiple glass cases when you walk in the door, not to mention the best hot dog and hamburger buns you're going to find anywhere. Kuiper's Family Bakery, 1411 First Street, just north of the First and Richmond corner next to Tasties. Make sure you stock up and enjoy some treats this week from Kuiper's. Sunrise Credit Union, speaking of treats, you could win a cooler full of treats with Sunrise Credit Union and the Harvest Cool Down Contest. If you're a Sunrise Ag member, make sure you visit their social media pages and enter to win. They're also giving away some Blue Bomber tickets to the game against the Ottawa Red Blacks this Friday. Check that out on their social media page. And they've also got their contest for back to school, their Ultimate Student Survival Kit giveaway. You could win a $500 food gift card, gas gift card, $300 college and university merch gift card, $100 Netflix gift card. It's a huge prize package, and it's just for students. So if you've got a student headed back, wants a truckload of free stuff, visit sunrisecu.mb.ca. And Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba, tomorrow is the 12th. Tomorrow is the big day where Tim Hortons turns into Hogwarts. Holy cow. This is some of the stuff we're going to be seeing starting tomorrow at Tim Hortons. It is Harry Potter-themed goodies. The Gryffindor Strawberry Cheesecake Donut. The Hufflepuff Lemon Meringue Donut. The Slytherin Chocolate Pistachio Donut. And the Ravenclaw Blueberry Donut. Man, pistachio is a hot flavor. Of course, new Harry Potter movie coming out, and Tim Hortons is proud to be a partner with this movie. Special packaging, too. Limited edition Golden Snitch Timbits holder, Golden Snitch Caramel Timbits, and the list goes on and on. Will Harry Potter have what it takes to beat Spider-Man at the box office? Well, do we really care? Because the drinks are going to be fantastic. The food is going to be awesome, too. And this all starts tomorrow. Got a color-changing stir wand. The new Patronus Sparkling Quenchers and Forbidden Forest Iced Tea Quenchers. I can't imagine the training for staff. They've got so many new Harry Potter products. That's why it wasn't such an instant launch. They've spent the last couple of weeks training everybody because there's so much new stuff. Man, and it all launches tomorrow. Tomorrow's the magic day, Wednesday, August the 12th. The magic has arrived with Harry Potter and Tim Hortons starting tomorrow. Tim Hortons of Western Manitoba in Brandon, Dauphin, Neepawa, Verdon, and Moosomin. MJ says, OMG, yeah. It's going to be a big day tomorrow for Harry Potter fans and fans of Tim Hortons. So now to the air traffic controllers. Quit playing those video games, Dad said. It's going to lead to nothing, Dad said. How about $150,000 US per year? That is the average that's the average rate of salary for air traffic controllers. And the United States has just hired 2,000 of them to do air traffic control across America.
You guys are trying to recruit gamers?
They problem solve, they're spatially aware, they do multiple things at the same time.
I've been a gamer most of my life.
They are looking for people that play video games. Okay, well, that definitely fits me.
Yeah, you know what? I'm one of them.
You can merge gaming with aviation. Why not? It's like the best of both worlds.
I actually encountered the gamer ad.
I grew up playing a lot of flight simulators. I've always loved airplanes.
The similarities, making decisions in just a couple seconds or less.
So I wrote down the date and I stayed up till 12 until they launched the applications and applied.
Oh, I went out, passed the test, and I can't wait to become an air traffic controller overall.
It's my dream career because I think ATC is the coolest thing ever.
This is exactly what I want to do for the rest of my life.
I have a proud wife, 3 sons.
I have my wife at home, 2 little girls. Great opportunity for me and my family.
We've never had a group perform that well.
Wow. 2,000, and in Canada, there's an air traffic controller shortage across North America. In Canada, they made the announcement that they too have hired air traffic controllers who will be working off-site. Because in Canada, we still, with government workers, still have a lot of them working from home. So the air traffic controllers will work from home in Canada. Work from home. So I think they don't want to say that in Canada too they've hired video gamers to do air traffic control. Boop, 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 boop. What? Am I the only one that's kind of concerned about this? Am I just too old school? What the hell? I mean, back in my day, if you were a gamer, there was usually a lot of smoke in the room, Doritos on the table. You're playing video games. Do you really want to be responsible for thousands of people at 30,000 feet? Really? Yeah, you can just take runway 4. Oh, hang on a second. That's a 9. Can you back up? Can you put it in reverse? You can't? You can't put it in reverse? Okay. Yeah, you know what? Just, do you really even like Winnipeg? Why don't you land in Thunder Bay? Go to Thunder Bay. Thunder Bay is way better. You can't go to Thunder Bay? Okay, all right, okay. We'll get a runway open for you. Okay. That is wild. So in related news, I think that in Manitoba, what we need to do is we need to hire some of the healthcare people because we're short on nurses and doctors. We need to find people who played that game where you had the tweezers and you had to go in the hole. You know which one I'm talking about? There's a I can't remember the name of the game, but it was there was a patient and he had holes in him and he had little bones and stuff. And so what you had to do is you took the tweezers that were connected to the board and you went in and you picked out the bones. But you had to have a steady hand because if you were shaky, than if you went down to get the ball and then you lose the game. Operation. Thank you. Kim Mulchuk and Derek both got it. How can I? The game is Operation. So I think, we have inadvertently figured out how to solve the healthcare crisis in Manitoba. This is a miracle. I mean, if the Americans are hiring Fortnite players to do air traffic control, what we're going to do is we're going to get students in school to play this game, and then we're going to say, hey, little Timmy in the back of the room there, he has removed a lot of bones there. He's never had that thing buzz. Let's get him to the Health Sciences Center as quickly as possible. But we can't register him with AR because we've been hacked. So just do a paper application. We got some ransomware issues going on right now. Send him to another hospital. Who knew that the secret to life was games? It's all about the games. It's fantastic. We've solved so many. What other issues can we solve with games? Man. Good at Pac-Man? You're going to work for Revenue Canada because that's all you do. Gobble, 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 go, gobble, 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 gobble. Oh, look at it, collecting money on behalf of the government. You're in. You're a tax collector now. Who knew the solutions were in the games? Who needs school anymore? You just pick up a video game and you've got a job. It's that easy, I guess. Anyway, still to come, we're going to tell you why Costco shoppers are abandoning the store to visit the business center for meat. I'm confused. I didn't even know the business center sold food. I thought it was stacks of paper, photocopiers, printers, like office chairs and crap like that. Since when does the business center sell food? Apparently that's where everyone's getting their Costco meat from. What's going on? Also, the popular condiment 84% of people have in their kitchen, but it's not their favorite. You'd be surprised what is the new number one condiment. Ketchup? No. Mustard? No. We've got it coming up next hour. And Meteor Christmas is coming, guys. That's tomorrow. We'll have a preview. Meteor Christmas, and it looks as if we might have some clear skies for this. Got a meteor shower coming Wednesday into Thursday, and we've got the latest on that coming up in hour 2, only for VIPs. In about 30 minutes, again, we open up the floor for Speaker's Corner, so join us for that. Circle back if you're joining on the web. To comment, though, you got to be on Twitch, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. But in the meantime, we want to thank the folks that have joined us on the other platforms because we're moving over to the website and to Twitch, and we do have to say goodbye. So thank you, TikTok and X. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your Tuesday, and we'll see you again tomorrow at 7 o'clock or over on the website. Thank you, YouTube. Likewise for you, TylerGlenShow.com, twitch.tv/Tyler Glen Show. And otherwise, have a great day. Catch you later. If you see Brad Pitt walking around in a drunk